Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Point Spread Livestream here Friday afternoon, November 19th, fantasypoints.com. I'm Joe Dolan. He's Tom Brolley. For our listeners who are live, God bless you all. For those of you who listen on demand, I completely understand. We do this at 5 Eastern on a Friday. So it's good to be with you here as we talk betting. Tom, I got to be honest. Let's just get it off the top. I am so goddamn sick of every Friday. I exercise, I was such a good boy this week. I got ahead with my work, through Thursday. I was even able to sleep in last night because I had only 2 games to finish up for my Vantage Point section on the Game Hubs and all the editing. So I was like, I'll sleep in a little bit and then I get on the exercise bike. I did an errand. I got on the exercise. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to be in perfect shape just to get, some news done before the show. And every goddamn week, I'm on that bike. Some freaking
ding.
And it's like completely unexpected. This one, obviously, Amari Cooper tests positive for COVID. Tom, not only is that relevant for Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper, but it's relevant for CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah,
he'll be playing outside so much better in the slot than he is outside. I mean,
Ced Wilson going to be playing in the slot now. So yeah, and then we have Eli Mitchell. Shanahan just lying to our faces all week that he's going to play. We did get some positive news. Dallas Goedert's going to play, but yeah, it's these Fridays have been rough this year. So, and
it's also been rough, Tom, from a betting perspective, because sometimes we don't get prop bets for some of these games late breaking news comes out and they're not able to adjust them, or we got quarterback news. So, we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, the markets actually aren't too bad this week. There's quite a few games that I was able to get a look at. There were still like 3 or 4 games that wasn't able to really, not a lot of props out there, but we have a decent amount here. We can fly through them here. We got, I think we got 14 games left here. We're only down to 2 bye teams this week. I think it's the Rams and I can't remember the other.
Broncos.
Team. The Broncos, yes, the Broncos. Yeah, that was some big news. They signed Tim Patrick to a big 3-year deal.
Yeah, and which tells you exactly what they think of him. And I'll tell you what, man.
Maybe not. Maybe what they don't think of Cortland Sutton. I don't know.
Yeah, or KJ Hamler obviously injured. Yeah. That is a fair point, Tom, because they clearly like their 2 tight ends, both Fant and Alberto.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, let's take a look at the games now that we do know about. Tom, this one opened, I think, at 1, and now it's 2.5. The Eagles are laying 2.5 at home to the Saints, 42.5 the total. The Saints getting 2.5, and obviously we got the news today, which was, Tom, I think it was inevitable. Alvin Kamara's not going to play. The Saints don't have either of their 2 starting tackles, and now I was talking to Ross Tucker on the Ross Tucker Football Podcast, and he has the Even Money Podcast, and Fezzik, the pro bettor who is on there, says, man, the Eagles are a sharp team right now in terms of the wise guys really like betting the Eagles.
Not even right now. It's every week. We've seen it since the beginning of the season, I think since like week 2.
I think it's starting to pay off now.
Yeah. So the Saints have been kind of a sharp side as well here. Because they're all defense. No, they're not a sexy team, but they were very popular last week against the Titans. They got the backdoor cover there with the late touchdown, and then people were rooting against them to miss the 2-point conversion. They did. They had the offside, a false start penalty that set them back a couple yards. But this a couple big injuries for the Saints here. Not only Kamara, but both their tackles are going to be out in this game, with Armstead and Ramczyk both set the miss here. So this line has drifted here to 2.5. At some places there's still 2 out there. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets up to 3, though, just with the momentum going towards the Eagles side here. So
if you like them, bet them now.
Yeah. That's I initially I gave out the Saints for our ATS poll and our ATS picks, but I'm starting to this is one I didn't really have a great feel for it. I mean, the big reason why the Eagles have had a lot of success here the last couple of weeks is they've really turned to the running game here. Of course, the Saints are, right up there with Tampa in terms of being one of the best run defenses here. So, the game will probably be on Jalen Hurts' shoulders a little bit more here this week, but they did get some good news. Dallas Goedert going to be in the lineup here. So, all the news has been trending towards the Eagles here late in the week here. So no surprise that the money is going towards the Eagles.
Yeah, and that is, Tom, Dallas Goedert will play, and he's extended, so now he's happy on top of that. But Nick Sirianni,
hopefully he's not fat and happy now.
Oh yeah, he just gorged himself.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at the Eagles here, or the props. Tom, Nick Sirianni, though it looks like it's trending in this direction, would not say if Miles Sanders is going to play. He's going to take that down to game time, but at this point, it seems like it would be surprising if he doesn't play. But there's no Eagles rushing props right now, with the exception of Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I look to the other side. I know, Joe, you were a big proponent of these bets every week, is looking at the tight end for the other team against the Eagles defense here. And, this guy, Adam Troutman, this guy, he's been trending up in the, he's been trending.
Don't get canceled.
Yeah, this guy. But yeah, he's been trending in the right direction. 6 targets in each of the games that Simeon's appeared. Every week the Eagles are giving up production to tight ends, and the Saints passing game has been slightly, better for fantasy. There's been better numbers out there for the receivers and the tight ends here. And, yet again, we have Alvin Kamara out of the lineup here. So obviously he's one of the biggest receivers in this passing game. So liked his number a lot. It's at 25.5. This is probably one of my more favorite plays here on the board this week.
I like this 25 one a lot too.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is one the Eagles take. I think, Tom, they're giving up the second fewest fantasy points to wide receivers.
Yeah. It's all funneled in the middle of the field here.
And with no Kamara, I mean.
Yeah. I really like that one a lot.
That is a really good one. I'll have to get down on that one. Let's go to the Dolphins and the Jets. The Dolphins are laying 3.5 on the road.
He's back, Joe. He's back.
Joe Flacco is starting for the New York Jets, Tom. Oh boy. I mean, poor Jets fans. Who do you feel worse for? Jets fans or Lions fans?
Jets fans, because it feels like there's more hope there, and every year there's more disappointment. I don't know. They've been, Lions fans have just been kind of stuck in the same rut for the last decade. They already had their franchise quarterback. So yeah, I think the Jets side, because you got Darnold, you got Wilson, you got the new hope every couple of years, and it continues to just continues to disappoint. And Robert Saleh, man, I'm getting some pretty bad vibes on him. We're going to Joe Flacco this week. Interesting move. It seemed like Zach Wilson was trending in the right direction to potentially play. They rolled that out pretty early this week. Maybe they just want him to sit and learn a little bit from the veteran Super Bowl winning quarterback, Joe Flacco here this week. But yeah, this line, I guess the bettors, they favor, I guess, a Mike White led team a little bit here. This line has drifted to 3.5 across the board. It opened up 2.5, 3. It was mostly 3s when it opened up here. So the money has been going towards the Dolphins. That's a side I kind of like this week. I kind of wanted to bet it, but at the end of the day, I just don't trust the Dolphins enough. But I think their defense, last week was its own thing. They, blitzed the shit out of, Lamar Jackson every play. But I think the secondary has been trending in the right direction. And, with, their cornerbacks were pretty banged up early in the year. And this Javon Holland for them, their safety, their, rookie, he's starting to play really well. So I think there's some positive trends here for the Dolphins, even though they're still a little bit undermanned at receiver right now.
Any props that you like from this game, Tom? I mean, the Flacco.